Now you ain't here for me, but the streets is saying that Chanelica ain't really pregnant. Good, because I would hate for a baby to have to be locked up in the cell with you, because you know you're going down with Lemmy, baby.
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Now, this is for the couples who feel like something is off, but you can't fully prove it. Like, everything looks fine. You know, you're still talking, still dealing with each other, maybe even still having good moments, right? But deep down, that shit don't hit the same. The energy done shifted. The connection ain't hitting like it used to, and you keep catching it, right? Then talking yourself out of it like, oh, man, maybe I'm tripping, right? But baby, you not tripping. You peeping exactly what the fuck going on. You just not saying it out loud because you don't want to look dumb or you don't want to rock the boat or face what it actually might mean. Because what's really happening here is called an imbalance. One person is giving more, one person is receiving more. And instead of that being addressed directly, it's being smoothed over with vibes and memories, you know, maybe a little good dick here and there, and we'll figure it out. And that only works for how long, right? At some point, that quiet feeling turns into frustration, distance, or you feeling like you got to defend your position in a relationship that's supposed to be mutual. And let's be real, some of y'all are holding on to what this used to feel like or what you want it to become instead of looking at what it actually is right the fuck down. That attachment, that comfort, that's what's keeping you in a loop where you keep going back and forth like Aaliyah instead of getting clear. And here's the thing. This situation is going somewhere and it's gonna become real clear real soon. Like, bitch, I'm telling you within the next few weeks soon, right? There's gonna be an aha moment where you can't ignore it anymore. A conversation, a shift, a realization. Baby, hear me when I tell you that something is gonna force the truth to come to the motherfucking surface. And the answer is already there. You already feel it. You already know what this is leaning towards. You've just been sitting in a gray area instead of calling it what the fuck it is. And the longer that you stay in that space, the more draining it becomes because now you're fighting for clarity instead of experiencing stability. Okay? And see, this is where the fuck I come in and why people actually book me, right? Because this isn't just something you figure out by overthinking or waiting for signs. No. And a reading with me, baby, we're gonna break all this shit the fuck down. Okay? What's actually going on in your relationship, where the imbalances, what's being avoided or not said, and whether this connection is genuinely aligned or just two dumbass motherfuckers looking at each other like, oh, okay. Okay? No, baby, listen, I'm gonna tell you exactly what needs to be addressed, what's coming up next, and what direction this is really heading. So you're not still stuck second guessing yourself, because a real connection shouldn't have you constantly questioning where you stand, and especially not with your man. Girl, no, you should not be feeling like you gotta fight to be met halfway. Girl, get the fuck out of my face with all of that shit. Listen, if you've been feeling that something ain't right, girl, it probably ain't, and you ready to stop second guessing, then come on over here, okay? Let's get the clarity on your relationship now, okay? Book a love reading with me on thealigningsouls.com. Because that's going to be the only place where you're going to be able to get the real deal, holy feel, and cut through the confusion and figure out exactly what the fuck is going on, okay? And what you need to do about it. What is going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana. And baby, we are back for another press mess because it's a lot of mess going on in the press, okay? And child, y'all know the story that keeps on giving is Miss Joseline Hernandez, okay? Miss Grandmother Baby, okay? Yeah, Chanelica been in court because Chanelica been in court. Child, it's a story that keeps on giving. She decided to open up her mouth, go against Lemmy. Lemmy clapped back. She clapped back. He clapped back. Girl, his lives all over the place. All the cabaret girls have turned on her. And child, now we got a new person coming in, speaking up. And I believe she's going after Joseline. Because, baby, what she has to say, oof. We got to get into it. We got to get into it, child. After y'all go ahead and like the video.
Cause I'ma tease you and freak you just like that. Just like that. Only thing hard is you now, but you like that. You like that. Defense is down, it don't make sense to fight back.
Okay, so if you remember this girl, some of y'all may not remember this girl. Okay, she's one of the dolls, not to be confused with me. But she's one of the dolls. She's one of the dolls, you know, not Cuban doll, not Savage doll, child, not Savage Fenty doll, but she one of the goddamn dolls. One of the stripper hoes. And I actually did a video on her, you know, not too long ago, maybe like a year ago. And here's the video right here. It says Lotto jumped a pregnant girl after she aired out her secret relationship with 21 Savage. It was a girl that was going viral. And basically, she was airing out Lotto, saying that Lotto knew she was pregnant and she had her jumped. Girl, it was all a lie. It was all a lie. Okay, it was all a lie, and she was being performative. But y'all know how y'all women be. Oh, everybody's a victim. Oh, she can't be lying. Oh, because we don't like Lotto, she's telling the truth. You know how y'all be. So a lot of people was on her side, but the story really didn't go anywhere. Like none of the major blogs, I don't think, picked it up. Like the story didn't really go anywhere, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like she was over there on that as Google app on one of them shows, child. But either way, child, that's when I got introduced to her. And she was also at the same time talking about how she was fucking around with Future or child, some of them Atlanta rappers, whatever. But that's how I came to know about her. And even in that video that I did, I said, she's a fucking liar. She's performing. She's storytelling right now. She's putting 20 on 10. And so when it comes to this with should not like her bat in court, because should not like her bent in court, I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I mean, well, I haven't heard the video yet, but I'm saying based off of her track history, her track record, girl, bitch, you a liar. Okay. And even though everybody in this story is lying, Joseline lying, Zeus lying, Lemmy lying, Iceland lying, child, Janisha lying, everybody just lying a lie. I'm damn sure not believing this hoe. But still, content. Let's see what the fuck she got to say.
Okay, so mini breakdown what happened between Zeus and Joseline today. Okay, but I'm going to give you a breakdown and I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay, so long story short, Joseline decided because Zeus wouldn't do her shows, allegedly, she decided that she was going to open her own streaming platform, but that would violate the non-compete that's in her contract. So therefore, what she decided to do was continue on with her streaming platform and do a show with a bunch of women. Okay, cool. You already know I have my reservations about it. I would not be online right now telling you all this if she didn't send her lawyer to email me to fucking threaten me with a cease and desist from information that's not privileged. Boom. Anything that I've ever said online.
Boom. Boom. And see, that'd be my problem right there. That'd be my problem right there. It always takes something. It always takes y'all being affected personally for y'all to suddenly want to speak up, for y'all to suddenly want to protect other victims. Girl, shut the fuck up. Y'all kill me with that shit, and that's why to the end of time, I'm gonna be screaming it from the motherfucking rooftops. Girls, girl, is it a fucking illusion? Protect black women, it's an illusion. It's a fucking illusion. Okay, it's not real. Because how many examples do y'all need to see that motherfuckers don't care about the next bitch until it's them going through something? How many examples do y'all need? I already done gave y'all 3 today with the videos that I've done. People don't care until it affects their bottom line. And that is the problem that I have with humanity. That is the problem that I have. Because as loud as motherfuckers want to be, with all of these slogans and campaigns, all of it is a fucking illusion. But let's let her go on.
About Joseline was before an NDA. It wasn't privileged, okay? But at the end of the day, what the fuck does Lemmy look like paying you to compete against him? And when y'all saw her post, oh, you told my husband that you wouldn't support R, Zeus isn't supporting R, yeah, because what the fuck does Lemmy look like paying you to compete against him? Because what really allegedly...
And let me tell you something else that I'm having a problem with, because thank God I got a channel. Thank God I got a platform. Thank God y'all get to come over here and actually get fed. Okay, y'all are very nourished over here. Y'all be malfunctioning on everybody else's channels. Because I'm sick and tired of everybody reviewing shit or giving their reaction to shit and not telling the whole story or only speaking on one part of it. Like, why is everybody operating like a nigga? Like, you know how you'll ask niggas a bunch of questions and then they'll only answer one? Or like you'll say a bunch of shit to a nigga and then they'll only respond to the most obsolete thing? Like, what is going on? Every person that I've seen speak on this situation is only focusing on the fact of the business. Joseline threw off a whole bunch of allegations. She talked about Janisha the Joint and Scotty the Thotty with the pregnant body, getting beat the fuck up on. She talked about her dead body as Zeus. I don't see nobody talking about that. Everybody just keeps saying business is business and Joseline the contract. Girl, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. We already know Joseline be doing bad business. Look at how she ended up with Mona Scott Young. We already know she do bad business. That's that Scorpio in her. That is that Scorpio in her, just like Meg Thee Stallion. No, Meg ain't a fucking Scorpio, but she has Scorpio North Node. Scorpio placements have a hard time with leaving shit alone. Okay, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. It's all about life and death. It's all about transformation. But if you have an unhealed Scorpio placement, then guess what? You have a hard time with letting go. Because when you let go, when shit doesn't go your way, you want to burn shit the fuck down, which is exactly why Megan has a history of doing that. A history of doing that. Okay, shit don't go her way. She want to burn everything down. Look at what's going on right now in the whole campaign with Clet. Same shit with Joseline. Shit didn't go her way on VH1. She wanted to burn the entire company down. Shit not going her way over at Zeus. She wants to burn the entire company down. So none of this is new information. What I want people to focus on is the allegations, the salaciousness of it all. Let's talk about that.
What's happening is that you're taking your checks from Zeus and using them to fund your network. Anybody that's in show business or business, period, why the fuck would they pay their op or their competition to go against them, right? So therefore, Lemmy was able to freeze funds. That perpetuity, that word means that all the money that you're owed is frozen and you don't know when the fuck it'll come, if it ever will, right? So at the end of the day, what you're doing now is you're trying to come online and garnish all this support. But what I don't like about it is that when you come on, you say, let me did A, B, C, and D. Zeus has been doing A, B, C, and D. Well, for the last 7 years, you knew they was doing that shit. But now because it's not working in your favor, you want to be, oh, save the victims. Save the victims. No, I hate when people sit here and they let shit happen 24/7 and don't say shit about it until it.
Now, this she's on point with, but bitch, you're a part of the problem. Because again, we could go way back to that video that you did last year. You're a part of the problem. Because even in that video, correct me if I'm wrong, I remember her little story time that she did. She was talking about things that she's seen or things that she's known, and she's always been a part of the industry. Because she one of those, I think she was working at like King of Diamonds or some shit like that. One of them popular strip clubs, and she's seen a lot, heard a lot, and then some shit got fucked up with her and the owner of the club, right? So it was like, girl, you're just as guilty. But I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna let you eat a little, I'm gonna let you nibble a little with this point that you're making. Because this point that you're making, you're on point with.
Don't benefit them no more. You don't get to do that. Because at the end of the day, if we was talking a RICO case, and it's just an example, y'all, it's just an example. It holds no weight. If anything motherfucking happened to Zeus, and Zeus got taken down for anything, guess what? You were one of the main shows on there. You had a lot of girls on there. You're just as wrong as him and whatever the fuck you're accusing him of doing. But at the end of the day, because it's—
And I'm going to take it a step further. I want everybody to go the fuck down. I want everybody to go the fuck down. See, y'all in America, and it's not just an American thing, but y'all as humans, y'all always want to just focus on the big top dog. The big top dog. Bitch, I knew in 2016 that y'all stupid ass president was going to become y'all stupid ass president. I knew that in 2016 because I said, look at all the people that supported him. I knew in 2020, 2024, whenever he ran again, that he was going to become again. Because all y'all focus on is the top dog. Y'all focus on the mascot. Y'all don't think about all the other people that helped them get there. No. Which is why I've always took the stance of F politics, because none of this shit makes sense. First of all, y'all be arguing like it's two different sides. It's the illusion of power, but that's a discussion for another day. Okay. But aside from that, it's like you have this mascot that's in place. Take him out, girl. They just gonna put in the next one just like him. Because in order to get there, you have to have supporters. You have to have people that have voted you in. Which is why I've never understood. But okay, child. So the same thing, let's apply that same logic to Zeus Network, right? Because the point that I'm trying to get at is, it's not just, oh, take Lemmy down. It's not just, oh, take Natalie down. It's not just, oh, take Joseline down. Yes, of course. Girl, I want to take a Bella to go down. I want Scotty to go down. I want Rolly to go down. I want because anybody who motherfucking benefit needs to be gone. You don't get to sit and know that your husband is fucking on minors and pissing on minors, and then he goes to jail and you just walk around free. And then now want to claim victim, Drea Kelly. You don't get to be in love with a motherfucking pedophile predator and they come online on the Jason Lee podcast and say that that was the man that you was in love with, even though that never happened to you, K. Michelle. I find fault with everybody because y'all, nobody should be wrapped up in this shit. Same shit with Diddy. He the one in jail, but everybody else who allowed that take their asses to jail too. Take them motherfuckers to jail. I'm sorry. I don't find none of this shit cute. No, everybody need to go to jail. Everybody.
It's not working in your favor. Now it's at the FBI. This is a mini Diddy. No. And that's what a lot of y'all do not understand. Now, for me, I have been hanging around Joseline for the last 4 or 5 months. The only reason I'm making this video right now is because when shit didn't work out and I didn't want to sign them contracts, bitches start motherfucking being weird and sending threats. But bitches start motherfucking acting.
Okay, so essentially you coming to us telling us the same thing that Joseline is doing. And why we because Scott don't miss. Scott don't motherfucking miss. Do I need to run another motherfucking promo? Because I will. Because I will.
This is for you if you feel like your life is off and you don't know why. Not in a
If it wasn't 3 minutes long, I would run that promo. Because Scott don't motherfucking miss. TheAlanaSouls.com. Go to the website and book you a motherfucking reading. Because I don't miss. You sitting here calling Joseline out, but now you doing the same exact thing that Joseline is doing. How are you any different? Oh, I've been around Joseline the last 5 months. Yeah. Knowing that Joseline been doing everything that you accuse her of for the last 7 years. Like you just said, like, throw your ass in jail too, child.
Weird and sending threats. And you had your lawyer email me talking about a cease and desist and going to court and all this other shit on information that's not privileged. Anything that I've ever said about you, babe, was outside of when I signed that NDA for that contract. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck, do it. Because at the end of the day, I know one thing. I know the laws and you don't. Just how you posted that trademark. Oh, you own Joseline's Cabaret. You own da-da-da. Yeah, but you don't own the rights to that series. That's what's going to get you fucked up. You can own a trademark. You can own a trademark all motherfucking day, baby. But it all depends on the language of your original contract that you signed. And for them to be able to stop your funds and cut your water off, what that lets me know is they have a bigger dog in the fight than you. Period, point blank. But it's like, you really thought that Lemmy was going to continue to pay you to compete against him. You really thought that he was going to really keep paying you to fund your network, because that's what's going on, allegedly. What's going on is you built this network thinking it was bigger than the program. You wanted to do your own shit. Okay, cool, whatever. But then you thought that you were going to use Zeus money to do it. No. And the thing is that for me, I've sat back.
I don't like the fact that she keeps saying that, because bitch, it don't matter what I'm using my check that I earned to do. It don't matter. It don't, you can't tell me. That's like me working at McDonald's and then they're like, oh, but you can't spend your check. You can't go to Wendy's on your lunch. Bitch, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do with my coin. This is my coin. Now, if we talking about Joseline trying to ask for money from Zeus, like an advance, like Zeus, can you give me like a cash advance and then spend that towards her network? Then that's different, right? That's different. But anything that they're giving her that is out of her money that she earned, yeah, you can't tell me what to do with that.
Said my little piece on where you had me fucked up, but now I'm about to really get down and dirty, and I want y'all to really understand this, okay? The next shit that I'm about to say is my personal observation, okay? I cannot sit here and confirm that 100% is this or that, whatever. This is my observation of somebody who's been around her for the last 4 months, okay? On March 22nd, you started shooting the show, the new show, okay? And this is a picture from there. Now, mind you, a week or two before that, we were out at Contessa drinking lychee martinis, and you were telling me how you couldn't get pregnant. You were telling me all these things, and I felt so bad for you. So for you to come online now and say that you're pregnant to try to garner support, because anybody who's watching this video right now, I want you to think of the last month and all the shit that Joseline has been trying to do within the blogs to bring attention to her network, okay? It started with her talking shit about Mona Scott. Then it went to who? Amber Rose. And now it's, oh, I'm going to expose Zeus. And now you're doing this tell-all.
I mean, and she's right, because even I had to check out, because every single post that Joseline has been posting on her page, I guess she's doing like she's doing like a tell-all series, because every video that I see where it's just her talking to the camera, like confessional style, documentary style, it just seemed like a tell-all. Like she exposed any and everything, like any questions that we wanted to know. And I knew immediately, oh, she's promoting her network.
Fucking Zeus, whatever, on your network, because at the end of the day, your water got cut off. But I want you guys to understand this, right? You told me specific things, and now you come online and say that you're 8 weeks pregnant, okay? Okay, cool. So why on March 22nd and the show that you was filming was you drinking? Why in your gender reveal, which actually I applaud you for this because at least you respect your daughter enough to not fucking lie to her like you're lying to the world. But I noticed in your gender reveal picture, Bonnie Bella wasn't there, right? Why would you not have your first child a part of this huge, ginormous announcement?
Because did she fuck Bonnie Bella to get the baby? Why would Bonnie Bella be there? This is me and Ballistica having a baby, not me and Bonnie Bella. Like,
because you have a bigger plot, and the bigger plot is to garnish all this fucking support from people to make them feel bad because you're pregnant. And at the end of the day, you thought that you being pregnant would make Lemmy take it easy on you because you know what you're trying to do. You're trying to compete with them. Now let's go to the conversation we had in the casino where you literally told me, if you ever work with Natalie, if you ever work with Zeus, I will fucking hurt. We'll just say hurt you. Right? Okay, cool. For me, I'm sitting there confused because I thought these was your people. You told me you didn't fuck with them no more. You don't fuck with them no more. They watching everything you do, but you about to take them down, allegedly. Right? Okay, cool. So now we get to this point where I've watched you literally come online with this fake pregnancy announcement. And here's the thing, a lot of them fake. Girl, she has a stomach. Y'all don't remember the end of 2025 when she had in a black outfit with the cabaret girls and her stomach was sticking out?
I remember because I said that bitch is pregnant. That bitch is pregnant. I thought she was pregnant then. I really did. And then people was like, no, she's not pregnant. So then I let it go.
And everybody was like, oh my God, she's pregnant, so happy. No, that's just a big body bitch sticking her stomach out. And I'm so happy that I have this example to share so you guys can remember that. Go look at when Joseline was with the cabaret girls at the end of 2025 when she didn't know what to really tell y'all about what happened with Zeus. And she made it look like she was pregnant. She didn't come online and deny or approve it or nothing. But guess what? Her stomach was poking out and she looked like she was pregnant. She's doing that same thing again. Now I want you guys to reference all of the messages that she posted today, right? How many times did she say, my unborn? You're trying to kill my unborn, my unborn, my unborn. You're trying to my unborn. Because at the end of the day, what she's trying to do is she's trying to sit here and use a fake pregnancy to garner support from you guys. And then what she's going to do is literally come.
And it works because y'all be dumb as shit. And not y'all, but y'all. Because over here, we smart. But y'all be dumb as shit. Y'all lack discernment. And again, like I'm going to always say, unfortunately, I have to give disclaimers when I talk. Because when I talk, it's very aggressive. And it's, oh, so you hate this certain type of people? No, it's not that I hate certain type of people. It's I hate the mindset. I hate the lack of discernment. Like I'm about to do a video where, I'm gonna have to close this window because they are loud. Like I'm not filming a video. Now they just stopped. Did they hear me? Oh, they said, bitch, you won't give a fuck. Hopefully y'all can't hear them cutting the grass in the back. But at some point, I was supposed to be filming a video about Summer Walker because I saw she just posted something where basically she posted talking about how, oh, y'all need to stop blaming women, talking about choose better when it's the men who pretend to be. I'm just like, y'all just some retarded ass bitches. And I'm tired of y'all giving us other ones a bad name. Like, stop. Y'all retarded bitches be giving other women a bad name. You really do. You really do. Because you lack discernment, we're all dummies. Like you're a dumb ass bitch. And I'm sick of these motherfuckers who lack discernment. They be the loudest. They be the fucking loudest. Male bashing, doing the whole illusion of girl and protect black women, but then don't really protect each other because the second that a dick enters the conversation, they center that man because that's all they know is how to center a man in their entire life. So every time a man disappoints them, now it's a huge stroke, huge blow to their goddamn ego. Like, oh my God. I believe what this girl is saying now.
Come online in a couple of weeks and tell y'all that she lost that baby due to stress because of this situation with Zeus, which is going to make y'all feel the way about Zeus, right? Yeah, I wouldn't even be on your neck like this if your fucking lawyer wasn't messaging me this fucking week, sending little legal threats. I don't like that. I don't like being threatened. So for me, I'm going to blow the whole motherfucking thing up. So let's get into it. You're not fucking pregnant, okay? You were seen drinking on March 22nd. You were drinking out with me, hanging out with me all through February and March, okay? And at the end of the day, babe, I don't even want to say this, but from all that shit, remember what you told me. I'm taking it light right now. I'm being respectful. But at the end,
I still believe that she still do it. I do. I think Joseline is trying to clean up her social image, but I think she still does it. And here's the thing, right? Just because somebody does coke does not make them a bad person. Like I need for people to get offline, like get from being online and go hang out in real life. Coke is a party drug, right? That is just as popular as weed, if not more popular. I don't do Coke. Okay. I don't even do weed. Cause listen, between between me and this liquor and vaping, child, and the smoking cigs when I'm trying to drink, listen, I got enough going on. So I don't personally do Coke. But Coke is a party, like all that shit we was taught in school. Yes, it can be very true. Yes, you have coke heads, crack heads, all of that. But Coke is a party drug. And so a lot of this conversation that be online where y'all be trying to act fake shocked and none of this shit is real. Because 9 times out of 10, if you in a party and you around 10 people, at least 5 or 6 of them probably do Coke. Don't mean they doing it all day, every day. Might just do it. It's a party drug. Again, I'm in nightlife. So I know what goes on. I see what goes on. I see it. And so Joseline probably does still do Coke. Like how Bobby does it and has said it on camera on a Scotty show. They probably do it socially. But to the public, because it's still taboo, to the public and the public's reaction to it, thinking you're a crackhead, you're a drug addict, that's probably why she's trying to distance herself from, from the thought of her doing it. But she probably still does it socially. She just probably makes sure, okay, I'm gonna do it respectfully, meaning I'm not gonna do it on camera. I'm gonna make sure not to get caught. I'm not gonna do it, in the middle of the club with paparazzi around type shit.
End of the day, right? Someone like me who went through a miscarriage, that was a horrible situation for me to see somebody come on here and lie about being pregnant and using it to try to garner all this fucking support and make people go against this network. Because like I said, how many times this girl said my unborn, my unborn, my unborn, my unborn. If you really was pregnant, you wouldn't even let this shit, but what you're mad is that Zeus cut your water off because they were not willing to pay you to compete against them, period, point blank. And me, somebody who has literally been around you for the past at least 3 or 4 months, I know you're not pregnant. I know you're not. And so now you're sitting here saying, oh, let me try to kill me. So in a couple of weeks when you come online and you say, I lost my baby from all the stress, just like you posted and said you was in the hospital, and then Lenny posted and said that was from Thursday.
Let me also say this. Just because she's smoking and drinking and fucking and fighting doesn't mean that she's not pregnant. I've heard, literally, had a nurse tell me that babies are indestructible and, what you do the first couple of months. Like, there are literally nurses out there telling patients that. There are literally a lot of women. Some of y'all may not even want to get in the comments and expose yourself because, again, of how taboo and the stand and third. And I'm not saying it was right or wrong, unless it's Krishan, because that's completely different. But there's a lot of people who are online or in real life, because nurses are telling them like, oh, babies are indestructible. They'll bounce back from anything, because there's a lot of people who are like, well, I smoked my whole entire pregnancy. I got drunk up until the second trimester. Like, this is real shit. So I'm not like everybody's different. I think what I'm really trying to say, especially with this video, is that reality is not the same as public perception. Public perception is not always reality, because people think and move and speak based off of how other people think, move, and speak, right? So it's like the image, the social status thing, the social image. Like, I don't want my social credit score to go down because people will look at me if they really knew this about me. So I want to uphold a certain image. So I'm gonna look like this, right? But a lot of people be doing shit behind closed doors in reality and offline. So I would not be surprised if Joseline is still smoking and drinking and this, that, and the third. She might be one of those type of people that's like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I already went through this once. Bonnie Bella turned out fine. I already know how it goes. I know my body. I'm gonna still drink and I'm gonna carry on. And then by the second trimester, I'm gonna stop all of that. Again, there's a lot of people that I'm telling you what I know. Like, a lot of people do that. A lot of people feel like, okay, well, until I start having ultrasounds and I see an actual baby, I see an actual head, then it's just a little seed, right? I ain't affecting nothing. And again, I'm not here to say what's good or bad, like, unless it's at the point where it's Krishan and it's like, girl, you 2 days out from delivery and you still fucked up,
You wanted people to think that you went to the hospital today because Lenny stressed you out. He called you out for it. And so at the end of the day, I'll say this. The same shit that you motherfucking just tried to get me to motherfucking sign a couple of weeks ago, it's so funny to see those tables turn. and you be in the same position you tried to put me in. The world is motherfucking crazy. The one thing I will not allow you to do is sit here and motherfucking lie and try to bash these people and use a fake pregnancy to do it. I want you guys to remember at the end of 2025 when that girl had on a black outfit and was sticking out her stomach and you all thought she was pregnant. She's not pregnant. You're just a stallion and you're a little chunky right now. You gained some weight. So you can stick your stomach out. You can stick your stomach out and look pregnant, right? But why would you not share that beautiful moment with baby Bonnie Bella? Because you're full of fucking shit. But at least you didn't lie to her and you're just lying to the fucking world. But I'm not gonna let you get away with that lie. Period. Y'all could be mad at me, but I don't fucking lie to y'all. I know what the fuck going on.
Child, go like the video because I gotta log back into TikTok. Can you believe they kicked me out and they tried to ban my account because they like, it don't look like you over 13 years old. I said, excuse me. I'm not Michael Jackson, girl.
I've been patient like too many times, feeling like Malcolm. Another damn message. You show up in dreams, but when I wake up, I act a piece of nature. Tell me divine, but they say surrender. But I've been patient like too many times.
Child, I just tried to go to TikTok and find her account, but I don't know if it got taken down or what. Let me see if I type it in. A gorgeous doll, Joseline. I don't know if I got taken down. Child. Because I do have something to say about her, but I just want to see. Actually, no, let me say it now because I don't want nobody to influence my opinion. Even though they can't. When it comes to the gorgeous doll, speaking on no, we got to give everybody a nickname. Y'all know that. Girl, when it comes to average, when it comes to meh, when it comes to just okay, doll. When it comes to average looking doll, child, shut the fuck up. Because see, here's my problem with all of these bitches that's coming out. And everybody that's speaking on the situation, I cannot stand people that only think in black and white. A gray area exists more often than not, I promise you. And I hate people that only think in black and white. Oh, Lenny has to be wrong. Oh, Joseline has to be wrong. No, how about both of them are wrong? Both of them are wrong. And it's like, oh, if you speak against one, then you're defending the other. And I hate that people think that way. And it's not like that. It's like, speaking out about Joseline, that's cool. But don't sit and now try to defend Lemmy like Lemmy is a saint. Because he's not. He's not. Okay? And go ahead and speak about Lemmy. But don't try to defend Joseline like she's a saint. No, they both dead ass wrong.
Gorgeous doll, Joseline is very much pregnant. So we're going to have to toss that theory right out the window. Now, gorgeous doll, I'm with you when I'm with you because I know they be playing to your face from Future to Jada Wade.
I know a lot of y'all don't like her, but I'm gonna just play it anyway. See what she's saying.
To everybody else. But this time, that theory is just going to go right out the window.
You're 8 weeks pregnant, okay? Okay.
I think that's why she's like, well, let me insert my. Now, Gorgeous Doll recently took to live stream to give her thoughts on the Lemmy and Joseline situation. If you guys remember a couple of weeks back, Gorgeous Doll had been having some contractual dispute with Joseline. And I think that's why she's like, well, let me insert myself here because I have spent some time with her. Now, in this live stream, which you can still watch on Gorgeous Doll's page over on Instagram, she goes on to say that she stated that Joseline even threatened her if she were to not continue business with her. She also said that the individuals at Zeus can't be trusted, is what Joseline told her allegedly, that they can't be trusted, and that basically that's why she was just trying to break free. Now, I could actually believe all of that. I do believe that she's done business and talked to Joseline in private, but the notion that Joseline isn't pregnant, well, it's kind of hard to believe because is very much a pregnant belly. Now, you could say she's full, you could say she's, she had,
8 weeks doesn't make sense though, Because one moment I've seen Joseline big as hell. Next moment, she looked tiny as hell. I don't know. 8 weeks is what? 2 months? That's a big ass belly for 2 months.
An extra piece of chicken during dinner, but I think very much that this is a baby. Now, whether Joseline was not disclosing her full timeline of her pregnancy is really up to Joseline and her husband. That's really it. Most individuals who are in front of the cameras, they oftentimes switch and change their date or their due date.
Girl, which is dumb as hell. Look at Phaedra. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else left to add on this subject. So, child, I guess. Wait, here's an example of what I was talking about with Joseline.
Sweating while you was rapping on the mic. Bitch, I don't know why you're asking me this question, because this is very personal. I think that night in the studio where I was rapping on the mic, one of my biggest hits, I've been getting money, yeah, I've been getting money, yeah, I've been getting money. I've been getting money. Y'all,
girl, shut the fuck up for a second. That hair color is so beautiful on her, and I love what she did. Okay, because a lot of y'all be missing it, right? The hair will look cute on y'all, but sometimes, depending on the hair color, do your eyebrows too, bitch. Do your eyebrows too. You see the way that she did her eyebrows to match her hair? Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's how you elevate your look. That's how you elevate your look. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's definitely a Chi-Chi signature red type of color. That's my gingerbread red. That would really set this motherfucking new graphic off. Maybe the next time I take a picture. Maybe the next time. Child, because I only take pictures like once a year.
remember that. To be real with y'all, I didn't feel like I was that high when I was actually on the mic. I mean,
girl, shut up. You still high. Anyways, y'all get the point. I don't know what's going on, but I know everybody lying. So that's all that matters. Everybody lying, and that's all we need to know. Patreon.com/Santana. Don't forget, the first is on Friday. Have my rent money due, bitch. Have my rent money due to me. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.